we've got some more Copycat recipes. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Tamara, and today we have got September's cookbook collab. So if you are new here, I have been hosting these throughout the year, and I was working in my calendar a few days ago and I could not believe that there's literally 3 months left of the year. That is crazy. So I hosted these cookbook collabs last year, and then I'm hosting them again this year. So there will be a playlist in the description box, so make sure you check out that playlist when you're done watching my video and see all of the fellow YouTubers that have joined in for the month of September. I will be cooking out of this Taste of Home Copycat's recipe cookbook. There is so many amazing recipes in this. I have tried several and they are so good. I will have this cookbook linked down below for you guys. It will be in my Amazon storefront, so make sure if you are interested that you click that link and you can purchase it that way. If I can find these recipes online through the Taste of Home website, I will have them linked as well. But just remember, these cookbook collaborations are just to inspire you to get out your cookbooks and cook from them. There is a ton of recipes, delicious recipes that you can cook for your family using cookbooks. And if you like what you see in today's video, you might just purchase you a new one. So today I'm going to be sharing 3 Copycat inspired recipes with you guys. So let's go ahead and get cooking. We're going to start out with Ruby Tuesday's raspberry tea. Y'all, this was so good and really easy to put together. You just need whatever tea bags you have or you like, sugar, some frozen raspberries, and some lime. Go ahead and get your water boiling for your tea. And then for the raspberry syrup, we're going to go ahead and get some water boiling on the stove with your raspberries and your sugar. You're just going to bring that to a boil and then reduce the heat and cook it for about 3 minutes. These half-gallon mason jars and these pitcher lids I have linked to my Amazon storefront. I absolutely love them. Now that your syrup is ready, you're going to go ahead and strain off the raspberries. Now that the tea is steeped, we're going to go ahead and remove the tea bags and then combine the raspberry syrup and the tea. After I gave it a stir and tasted it, I thought it needed more sugar for our personal liking, but you definitely just adjust it to your family's liking. And then don't forget to add in the lime juice. Honestly, couldn't taste it, but I didn't really add a lot, so that may have been my bad as well. But I really wasn't sure how that flavor would go over in my house. But of course, it's your kitchen, your rules, and that's the joy of that, is because you can adjust and change the recipes to your liking. This was really good, nice and refreshing for all seasons, and we'll definitely be making it again. We are going to make one of my personal favorites from Olive Garden, the chicken and gnocchi soup. Y'all, I love this stuff. It is so good, and if you've never had it, you are definitely missing out. So this recipe, luckily, was in this Taste of Home Copycat recipe cookbook, so I cannot wait to try it at home. I have been seeing so many people make it with it being fall, and I'm like, I've got to do it. So it seems like a lot, but I promise it's super easy to put together. You're going to need, of course, your gnocchi. I find mine at the Dollar Tree, but you can get it in the pasta section at most grocery stores. You also need some shredded carrots, matchstick carrots. You also need some onion, some celery. I just keep mine in the freezer because we don't use it a lot. So whenever I can find it on sale, I get it and I chop it up and keep it in the freezer. You need, of course, salt and pepper, some butter, minced garlic, some chicken bouillon. You need some spinach. And I am going a little bit away from the recipe because it called for like raw chicken that you cook, but I already have cooked chicken in my freezer. So I just pulled it out and then we're just gonna add it in, kind of heat it up. It's gonna skip a step for me, but I like having proteins already cooked in my freezer because it makes it super easy to throw them in dishes. You also need some milk, some heavy cream, and some flour. So that's it. Let's put this together. I'm so excited. In my Dutch oven, I've got a couple tablespoons of butter. I'm gonna go ahead and cook down my onions, my carrots, and my celery. Now I'm going to add in some garlic. Just kind of stir that around for a minute or two. You just want it to get fragrant. Now we're going to whisk in our flour. I let that cook just a little bit. That way that gets the flour taste out. Now that the flour has cooked for a couple minutes, I'm going to go ahead and add in my milk and my heavy cream. Just get all that stirred in and make sure you whisk it really good at the bottom, get any clumps up, and whisk in that flour. I'm also going to season it with some salt and some pepper. I'm going to stir in some chicken bouillon, let this come up to a simmer, and it will start to thicken up. Now that it is thickening up, I'm going to go ahead and add in my gnocchi. I made sure to break it apart as I put it in there, that way the pieces wouldn't clump together. I'm also going to add in some spinach and just get all that mixed together. Now I'm going to add in the chicken. Since mine was already pre-cooked, I just went ahead and kind of heated it up in the oven. That way I added it in warm. Mine ended up getting pretty thick, so I thinned it out with some chicken broth. But y'all, this was delicious. So good, and I'm so glad that I finally tried it at home. Last but not least, we're going to do some fried apples. These are inspired by Cracker Barrel. You're going to need some butter, some corn syrup. The recipe called for Granny Smith apples. And then you need some brown sugar, some regular sugar, some cinnamon, and some nutmeg. Now this is a crockpot recipe, so it was super simple. We're just going to go ahead and start off by peeling and cutting up our apples. Now after I have made this and tasted it, we did not like it with the Granny Smith. It was super tart, and so next time when I make this, I will just use regular like Gala apples or Honeycrisp. Just use whatever you like, but the Granny Smith made them super tart. So like I said, next time we just won't use Granny Smith. And then we're just going to dump everything into the crock pot. We've got our apples, our sugars, our corn syrup, and then our seasonings, and I just give everything a mix. You're going to cook this on low. It says 3 to 4 hours, but honestly I think that was a little too much, but my crock pots do kind of cook hotter. Next time I would probably do about 2 hours because you'll be able to see it at the end where it was a little bit on the mushy side. So here's what they look like when they were all done. As you can see, they were starting to kind of get a little mushy. Everybody in my house liked them. Like I said, our only change would be a less cook time, and then we would do a different apple. But definitely really delicious. And that's it, guys. That wraps up today's video. I really hope you enjoyed these 3 super easy and delicious copycat recipes. I absolutely love this Taste at Home cookbook. Don't forget, I will have it linked in my Amazon storefront. And don't forget to check out the playlist link that will be in the description box so you can check out all the fellow YouTubers that are joining in for the month of September. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.